Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Neural Ninja Academy. I've started a new series of videos related to brain games. In this video, we are going to see how to solve a Rubik's Cube. This video is specific for beginners who want to solve a Rubik's Cube without any limitation of time. If you're an expert and looking to solve within few seconds or within a minute, this is not the video for you. So without any further ado, let's get started. So here I have a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. The reason we call it a 3x3 is because it has 3 cubes in the row and 3 cubes in the column, which makes it 3x3. There are different brands out there. These like you can see, it's two different brands, but it's both are the same 3x3. So it doesn't matter which brand you have. Before we start solving the Rubik's Cube step by step, let's understand the different parts of a Rubik's Cube. Or if you want to say, it's the anatomy of the Rubik's Cube. So the Rubik's Cube has 3 different kinds of cubes. Let's start with the first one. First one is the centerpiece. Like the name says, it is the piece which is in the center of each of these different sides. The centerpiece doesn't move and all the other pieces moves around it. And this centerpiece is which determines which is the home base of this side. Like say we have green in this side, so this entire side is the green's home base. So our goal is to basically bring all the greens to this side to make this side solved. Also we have different centerpieces like orange, blue, red, white and yellow. So the next piece that we have is the edge piece. You can see on each side there will be 4 edge pieces, which makes like a cross. And you can see edge pieces always has 2 sides to it. One side will have the color belonging to the centerpiece here, which is green, and the other side will have the color related to the centerpiece of that side. Well, similarly, if you see this particular piece, it has one side as green and one side as red. So all the different edge pieces you see, it will always have 2 different sides to it. The third kind of cube that you can see is the corner piece, which is here, which is again 4 different pieces will be there in 4 different corners, just like the edge piece. But the corner piece will have 3 sides to it. Like you can see, one side belongs to this orange, one side belongs to this white, and one side belongs to this green. With that, I hope you are clear with all the different parts of a Rubik's Cube. Let's get started with solving step by step. So let's jumble this Rubik's Cube up. Okay, now it's well shuffled up. So the first step in solving the Rubik's Cube is solving the white cross. To solve a white cross, what I mean by that is bring all the white edge pieces on the white side. This entire side, like I said, belongs to the white centerpiece, right? So this is the white home base. So we have to bring all the white pieces in these 4 different edges. How do we do that? So in order to bring all the white edge pieces here, we first have to bring them over to the other side, which will be yellow. Whichever brand you're using, always these alignments will be the same. So if you are having a white, the opposite side will be an yellow. So let's bring all the white pieces first over here, over all these edge, over all these edge pieces, and then we can just flip it over to the other side. Like say we have this white edge piece already solved here, so we are good here. So next we need to bring 3 more white edge pieces here. In order to do that, look around to find any other white edge piece. So if there is a, like you see, this is a corner white piece, so this is not going to help us. We need some piece which is in the edge, which can be one of these 4, or it can be even one of these 4, or it can be any other side which is in the edge, that particular edge piece. So you see, we found an edge piece here which is white. All you need to do is to bring this white piece to this side. You need to just turn it around like this. As simple as that. So let's look for the other two white edge pieces. These two are corner piece, so this is not going to help us. And we see here we have a edge piece here. So let's bring, all you need to do is just turn this to this side and it'll come here. So all we need is one more white edge piece. I don't find it anywhere here. Aha, it's on the other side of that. It's on the other side. So how do we bring this piece from here to here? So in order to bring any piece to this, like we are particularly now looking to bring it to this yellow home base, right? The white edge piece needs to be somewhere in this line, like horizontal to this. It should be in this middle layer of it. Only then we can just flip it over, just like we did for the other two pieces. So the first thing to do is, let's bring this edge piece from here to here. So see, all you need to do is just flip it over, it will come here. But the problem is, see, the edge piece that we solved on the yellow side, it is also moving away. We don't want that, right? So let's bring this side here so that we are still securing the other three pieces without moving them. So if you bring that here, now even if it changes, we don't care, right? So all we need to do is just flip it over so that we have this edge piece here. Now to bring this edge piece over to here, all you need to do is just flip it over to the yellow side. Awesome. We now have all four edge pieces. Sometimes you will also have some scenario where you will have some edge piece like this, like you have all three whites in the edge here. This is good. We have one more edge here, and if you flip it over, you see this is basically moving the white piece to the other side. We don't want that. So just like we saw earlier, bring the side which doesn't have the edge piece like this and then flip it over. That way it will not interrupt with the other solved pieces. All right. So one part of solving the white cross is done, where we have brought all the white edge pieces to the yellow side. So how do we flip it over to the other side? All you need to do is the edge pieces, you don't bother about any of the other corner pieces or any other piece. All you need to do is the white edge piece aligned with the other side of it, like in this case it's blue. Take it to the blue centerpiece, align it to the blue centerpiece like this. Now it aligns, and then you have to just flip it over to the other side. What this will do is it will take it to the white side, just like that. Do to the other three edge pieces. Like this is the red edge piece, and move it to the red side and just flip it over to the other side. Now this is solved. And next we have to solve these two white pieces. So this also belongs to the orange. So let's take it to the orange side and just flip it over. And this belongs to the green. It's already aligned with the green. So just flip it over. Awesome. Now we have brought all the four edge white pieces to the white home base. By this the step one is done, which is to solve the white edge pieces and bring it over to the home base, white home base. So the next step is we are now going to solve all the white pieces on the white side. So already we solved the centerpiece. We have all the edge pieces. So remaining we have to solve all the four corner pieces to white. How do we do that? So here's when we are going to use an algorithm. We are going to use this same algorithm in most of the places. Basically only the last layer maybe we'll be using two other algorithms, and the only most important algorithm that we are going to use is R U R prime U prime. What does that mean, and what does the algorithm mean? Algorithm is nothing but like you have some moves, like say I want to just do a right turning up and the top side turning clockwise and the maybe the left side turning down. So just I made these three moves. I'll just call it some algorithm, some name. Okay, this is an algorithm, basically some series of steps that you have to do for solving any particular side. So for this, for solving this particular corners, the algorithm that we are going to use is R, U, R prime, U prime. How do we implement that? R means the right side of the side you're holding. It should turn clockwise, like clockwise. And U means the upper side. It should be turned again clockwise. R prime is nothing but doing the right side counterclockwise. When I say prime, it is counterclockwise. Similarly, U prime, it is again turning the upper side of it counterclockwise. So basically, just to practice this algorithm, as this is the most important algorithm that we are going to use in most of the places. So the algorithms R, U, R prime, U prime. You see what happens with that is, say if I want to bring this this piece to the bottom, just take a look, like R, U, R prime, U prime. See, it just came from here to here. That's why I just attached the sticker. So just like that, we are going to implement that over here. So let's look for some pieces. So we have this white side, and then the opposite side, it is the yellow, right? So we have to look for these four corner pieces which has whites in it. So we have found one here. That is the only one I can find. So first let's take to the side where it belongs. So say if it was somewhere else like this, see, this white piece, like corner piece, will have three different sides, right? One belongs to white, yes, that's what we want. The other two is the red and the green. So let's take to the intersecting place where we have a red and a green. So this is the wrong one. We need a red and green intersecting point right here. You see it has a red and green. That is what this piece, when it comes here, one will belong to the white, one will belong to the red, and one will belong to the green. So all you need to do is do that algorithm, just placing that to the right side, like I mentioned, R, U, R prime, U prime. See, it magically has come here. So we have solved this side. And if you see, it correctly aligns to this red centerpiece and this green centerpiece. And the white is solved. So now the wrong piece which was here just also came out. It was in the wrong spot to begin with. So now we have again another white. Let's take to the spot where it belongs. So now see this white corner piece has two other colors, which is red and blue. This is not the intersecting point to that. Let's take to the point where it belongs, like here. It has a red and blue, and it is red and blue. That's what we want. Again, keep it to your right and do that algorithm that we just did. R, U, R prime, U prime. It still didn't has come here. You have to keep doing this algorithm till that piece comes with the white to the bottom, and then it should also have the other two center pieces matching. So now it has come to the bottom, but it is not in the right alignment. So let's do that couple of more times. Still not. Again. Still not. Again. Still not. You need to do maybe again till this white points to the bottom and the blue points to here and red points to here. Just keep an eye. For the next move, we should be getting this over here now. Let's do that. Okay, we have solved this white piece as well now. Awesome. So now what it does is it just brought this piece and it aligns properly to the blue centerpiece and it aligns to the proper red centerpiece. That what it did is the existing white piece which was here was incorrect. That also came out. And now let's take this one to intersecting point where we have a blue and an orange, which is over here. So again the same algorithm, R, U, R prime, U prime. Still not solved. R, U, R prime, U prime. Still not solved. R, U, R prime, U prime. So now see, it has solved it. Okay, we have solved 3 corner pieces. Now we have to solve the last one. So you see this last one already has a white, this piece here. We will not have any other corner pieces at the top which has a white. So this piece already has this right piece, like you can see it has a green and orange, which is at the intersecting right point. All we need is it needs to point it to the bottom. Or again we have to do the same algorithm, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime. See, now it has solved it. So at this point what we have done is we have solved the entire white side along with the 4 corners. So this is the step 2 and we are good with it. Step 3 is solving the middle layer of this Rubik's cube. So I'm just keeping the white to the bottom, yellow to the top, and we are constantly solving this middle layer. Okay, how do we solve that? Again, to solve the middle layer also we have to use the same exact algorithm, which is R, U, R prime, U prime. And also we might need a small variation of it, which is the left side of it. So you might also have to do sometimes a left algorithm, and it will be like, it is an inverse of the right side algorithm, which is you have to do L prime, U prime, LU, which is like, so the left side. So all the right side algorithm we had was R, U, R prime, U prime, right? Which we did on the right side. For doing it on the left side, you have to do, so now we have to turn it L prime, like I mentioned, L prime, which is the anti-clockwise left. L prime, U prime is like anti-clockwise of the top or the upper side, and then L, which is L clockwise, and U, which is upper side clockwise. So that's the algorithm. It's nothing but L prime, U prime, L, U. That's the algorithm. Okay, so we are going to use both the R right side algorithm and the left side algorithm in this to solve the middle piece. So in order to solve so at this point in the middle, this entire middle layer, the center pieces would already be solved. So you don't have to worry about the center pieces. All you need to worry about these 2 edge pieces on all the different sides. Okay, you see, for me, for the time being, this particular edge piece is already solved. How do we say it's solved? This one side, it should correctly match with the center piece. The other side also should match to the with the correct centerpiece. So let's see how we can solve the other edge pieces. So let's see how we can solve this. So in order to solve this particular edge piece, we need to have that the right piece at this spot. So we have to look for whichever has yellow. We can ignore that because that's not the piece we want. This is basically, it belongs to the right spot, so we can ignore the ones which is having in yellow. We're looking for those pieces which are having any other colors other than yellow, because that's what it's misplaced and we want to bring it to the right spot. So here we need a piece which will have a green and orange. You can either search like that or just look around and see what other pieces we have in the edge. So you see we have an edge piece here which has a red and green. This belongs to the intersecting point which has a red and green. This one, we have to bring that here, from here to here. Okay, so in order to do that, all we need to do is, so if we need to align this piece, this piece to its right centerpiece, like it should point to red. Now once we have it this way, you need to turn it somewhere where it will not be at this intersecting point. Okay, so once you align, if you turn it here, it is again within this two sides. We don't want it to in these two sides. Move it to the nearest to the other side, so which we need to turn is like this. We need to take it away to the other side. Okay, again, so we need to align the red and turn it to the nearest other than these intersecting points. Once you turn it away, if you're turning to this side, to your left side, then you need to do this first algorithm on this side and the second algorithm on this side. So now since I turned it to this left side, I need to do first on this side. So the R algorithm here, R, U, R prime, U prime, you did it right here. And then you have to turn the cube and do it on this corner, which is the left algorithm, which is L prime, U prime, L, U. Now see it magically that particular cube has come to this right spot. So we are good here. Similarly, we have to solve all the other sides. So here we have a cube which has a red and blue. So let's first align this red to the red centerpiece like this. In this case, you see, I cannot turn it to this side. Again, it will be at the intersecting these two pieces. We want to turn it away to the nearest the other side, which is, if I want to turn it away, I have to turn it away this side. And then since I turned it this side this time, I have to do the algorithm here first and then the next algorithm here. So since I have to do it here, it will be the L algorithm. This is because it is on the left side. So it's L prime, U prime, L, U. And again, turn your cube so that this is the side you have for the right side algorithm, which is R, U, R prime, U prime. So now see, now this is also has solved. So this is solved, this is solved. Now we have to, so this is again the other piece which we have, which we can bring it to the spot. It's already aligned to the centerpiece like this. So like I mentioned, if you turn it here, it will be again between these two intersecting points. We don't want that. Turn to the other nearest side. Since I turn that side, do the algorithms on this side first, which is R, U, R prime, U prime, L prime, U prime, L, U. That will solve this side. So all the middle layer has been solved now. And this is the step 3. Next, the step 4 is to make a yellow cross, which is like to bring all the 4 edge pieces, the yellow edge pieces, to the yellow side. So in order to do that, it's again the same algorithm. The only one variation to that is you have to turn the whichever side you feel you can turn, but preferably maybe we have to first step is to bring in edge piece which is horizontal on both the opposite sides, and then when we do the algorithm again, it will bring all the 4 edge pieces. So if you have if you don't have those opposite edge pieces, in my case all 4 yellow pieces are missing, right? So you can just put in any other, you can choose any face. I prefer doing a face with having yellow here, and then you just flip the front side clockwise first and then do the right algorithm, R, U, R prime, U prime, and then again turn the front side anti-clockwise. Okay, you might want to do this a couple of times to bring that yellow edge pieces. So now we have this like a L shape. I'll just keep it that way, and again turn the front to the clockwise and do the R algorithm. R U R prime L prime U prime, sorry, and turn it back. Now see, you got an entire line of yellow. So once we have that, keep it horizontal like this, and then do the same algorithm either on this side or this side. Just make sure you're having it horizontal. So again, front face clockwise, then the R algorithm, R U R prime U prime, and front face anti-clockwise. Now you'll see the 4 edge pieces have been solved. So this is good, and step 4 is done. So now we have to fix the mismatching edge pieces. Even though we have the edge piece here, you see this is properly aligned to the green centerpiece. That is good, but you see this one is not in the right spot. This one is the right spot. This is not in the right spot. Just try to turn around so that at least you'll have, for sure you'll have at least 2 or 4 pieces solved. We have four edge pieces, right? Among the 4, you'll at least have 2 or 4 pieces solved. So if you're having only one, which means I need to switch it the top side to see if it creates any other variations. So now if I turn like this, the orange is solved. Now the green is not solved. Blue is not solved. So this is not again. So I can turn this way. Now you see the blue is solved and red is solved. Both sides are solved. So this is what we want. And if you are having all the 4 sides solved, then you are done with this step basically. Once you have the 2 edge pieces solved like this, keep one of them pointing to the right and one of them pointing to the back side like this. And here is where we are going to follow a new kind of algorithm. Okay, and the new algorithm is, it's a variation of the right side algorithm again, which is like R U R prime, but instead of doing the U prime, what we do is we have to do a new set of things, which is again a U R U 2 times an R prime. Make sure when you're doing this, nothing should be messed in the bottom layer or in the middle layer. Once you're done, it should all be, these 2 sides should all be properly solved. Only will be just shifting some things in the top. So now let's try to align things again. Now see, once you're done that algorithm, all the 4 yellow edge pieces will be solved. And this is step 5, and this is where we introduce that new algorithm. Last step is solving the corner yellow pieces. Here again we'll be using a different algorithm. To solve the yellow corner pieces, first let's try to see if we have any solved corner piece. I don't have any. Okay, I have one piece which is solved here. When I say solved, I just mean that we have the right dice in the right like corner. Like we have this one, which we should have a blue and an orange, which at the right intersection. This is good. So if you have at least one, just have it on this right side of you like this, and do this particular algorithm. And if you're having all 4 sides in the wrong spot, then it doesn't matter. You can do in any of the spot. So if you have a proper dice, the right intersection, just keep it to your right like this, and do this new algorithm, which is U R U prime L prime. When you do this L prime, all this should be white, and then you do U R prime, and again when I'm doing this R prime, the white should be proper, and U prime and L. You see again, all the white side should be solved and all the middle piece should be still be the right spot. It should not get messed up. Be careful with that. Now let's see now if that really solved over the corner pieces in the right spot. When I say in the right spot, maybe the alignment, the yellow should be here, but that should be fine. If it is the right intersection, we are good. That is good. No, this is one is still is not solved. This one is not solved. So in that case, you need to do this a couple of more times. So here again, we keep the solved corner piece in the right side and do U, R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, and L. Again, white middle will be all solved. Let's now see. So this is at the right intersection, we are good. This is at the right intersection, we are good. This is at the right intersection, we are good. And this is also good. So all the four corner pieces are in the right spots. Yeah, it's not yet turned. This yellow should be on the top, should be top. So that we can fix in the next step, which is the last step of this solving Rubik's Cube. In order to solve these pieces, it's very simple. All you need to do is turn it upside down. So the yellow will be on the other side and white will be at the top side. And you have to take any one spot. Okay, pick any spot. I'll pick maybe this red. Okay, once you have this, just keep this side as is, do not change, and bring whichever side. Maybe if you have some side which has an yellow here already, ignore that side and bring some spot which is having an yellow not pointing downwards. Okay, for me all four are not pointing to the yellow side, so just I'll pick any one. Keep it to the right side and do the same right algorithm, which is R, U, R prime, U prime. Keep doing it till the yellow comes to the bottom. R, U, R prime, U prime. R, U, R prime, U prime. R, U, R prime, U prime. It came to the right spot. The things will have been messed up. Don't panic, but don't change this spot. Remain this face pointing at you until the end of this process. Okay. Now I need to bring this spot because this is not having yellow pointing downwards. Bring that here and do the same R algorithm. R, U, R prime, U prime. 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 Now yellow came to the bottom. I have to solve this side, so I'll bring that to this side. Again, I'm just keeping again the red side only pointing to me. I will not change that side away from me. Now this spot again, R, U, R prime, U prime. Okay, now it's in the right spot. Now I'll bring this side, which is the last side. As soon as you solve this, everything else will get in the right spot. Okay, R, U, R prime, U prime. R, U, R prime, U prime. All the pieces are solved, and just you need to just switch to align to this proper side. And now you see red all sides are solved, blue all sides are solved, orange solved, white solved, green solved, yellow solved. That's it. It's as simple as that. So again, just to recap, solve the entire Rubik's Cube. We'll just take the white, first we'll bring all the white edge pieces to the yellow side. Once we have in the right spot pointing to the corner piece, we just flip it over to the white side, which is the step one. Step 2 was solving the corner pieces of white. We just do the R algorithm. We introduced the first time we introduced that the algorithm. So we need to just bring the white in the right spot, do the R algorithm. Let us solve all the white and the middle. Again, the middle, all we need to do is do the R algorithm and the left algorithm by keeping in the edge piece in the right spot. Next is to solve the last layer, which is the yellow. We have to first solve the 4 edge pieces first, and then we solve the 4 corner pieces. And that's how we solve the entire Rubik's Cube. Hope this was helpful. Just pause the video at the point where you needed help and try, and you should be done. Once you are you need 3 algorithms to solve the entire Rubik's Cube. Once you by-hearted all these 3, you should be able to solve within a minute or lesser than that. So just keep practicing and you should be good. Thank you. Thanks everyone. Hope this helps to solve the Rubik's Cube.